I think I really like how this looks. This looks amazing. Hey guys, I'm Adri. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You do not want to miss what I have coming up. Do you see this New Year's Eve glam? If you missed the smoky eye tutorial, I'm gonna drop the link here for you guys to go and check that out. But this is the New Year's Eve glam cut crease. It's winged out, it's super sharp, it's super clean, and I just love it. So we're gonna get right into the tutorial for this. So for this look, I am gonna try and talk through the video. I'm trying something new here, so let's try and get comfortable in front of the camera. But before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and clean up these brows a little bit. It's been a minute, so I'm just gonna touch them up a little bit. Now I'm going in with my NYX brow glue just to really get my brows set in place before I go in with my brow pomade. You really want to kind of map out the shape that you want for your brows. I'm going to go in with this tool here to flatten it out. Just to lay them down. And then once you do that, you can go in with the opposite side and just carve it out. For brows, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner Brow Pomade in the shade Expresso. Trick that I like to use when applying or using a brow pomade, you want to make sure that you apply product on the brush and using a cotton pad or using a paper towel, you want to go ahead and pinch the product. You're not pinching it to wipe it off, you're pinching it to flatten it, so that way when you apply it, it's going to be a flat edge. So that's one trick that I like to use. Okay, now that we got our brows on, we're gonna go ahead and set our eyebrows using a setting powder. And yes, after you set them, they will be a little dusty. They're gonna be dusty, but it's okay because we're gonna get rid of that. So going back in with that brow pomade, we're just gonna do some brush strokes over it just to get rid of that color, to the dustiness. See, it's gone. You can't even tell. I cannot say this enough. To get clean, sharp cuts or lines, or when you're cutting your crease, your brushes, they have to be flattened. Like, it has to be a flat brush. Now we're going to clean up underneath our eyebrows using our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now that we've shaped up underneath our eyebrows, before we blend it out, I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeshadow base primer. You guys know my favorite by now, Louise blank canvas. Because it's like, you got to have a blank canvas, a blank base when you want to do a color. I feel like eyeshadow bases and primers are a must when you're doing eyeshadow looks. Once you blend out your base, you really want your base to be blended like this. I am going to use my Morphe 321 brush to a small blending brush. I'm also going to use my Morphe and Avani Gregg palette for this look. We're going to start off with this shade here. And then we're going to go in with this shade to deepen it up. And then I'm thinking about using this for the center, but I don't think I will. I may end up going in with one of my NYX glitters. I'm thinking about using this. So I don't know. We're just going to go with vibes today. We're just going to go with vibes. So going in with that gray. And we're just going to start here. I'm not sure what happened to my audio, but I was letting you guys know here that I'm going to go ahead and apply the tape method because I really wanted this cut crease to be super clean and sharp. Now we're going to go in with that same gray color down here and just kind of smoke it up. We're going to go in with the black to really just kind of deepen that up a little bit more. And that's all we're going to use. We're going to go back in with gray and then smoke it out a little bit more. And we're going to use a larger fluffy brush for that gray. And it looks crazy now, but wait until we cut the crease. Wait until we give this a really nice cut. See how smoke and buff that look? It's gonna be so cute when we cut it and smoke it. If you know me, you know my favorite way to cut the crease. Vaseline. Using 2 items, Vaseline and a Q-tip. Of course, dipping it inside. Just getting it on the Q-tip like this. So I pretty much know where I want to cut. And as you can see, it looks wet. So I'm taking the dry end of the Q-tip and just, this is where you want to press and wipe. And look at that. It literally cleaned that up perfectly. Going back in with another dry Q-tip and just cleaning up any extra. Now we're going to go in and clean it up with our concealer. Just put a little bit more concealer on top of my lid because I'm going to blend that out to get ready to put the shimmery shade on top. Using my favorite concealer brush, you guys know I love the Eco Tools Precision Concealer Brush. Definitely my favorite concealer brush. All right, now that we kind of got our base ready here, now we're gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and start building that gray back up. We're gonna bring it over. Okay, now that we have that dramatic cut, we're gonna go ahead and fill it in with the shimmery shade. Ooh. So I was supposed to just test it out, but because it came out so pigmented, we just had to stick with it and just make it work. And we made it work. Let's remove the tape. We gotta prep and prime our face before we apply our base. Our two staples. Today I'll be mixing my foundations using, of course, my favorite Charlotte Tilbury. And then I'm gonna also mix my Fit Me. Don't judge me, it broke, but we got product. We got products, so we gonna use it, okay? Now we're going to contour and conceal our face in the areas that we want. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and get that blended out. Now that we've applied our contour and concealer, we're going to blend everything out. But before we blend everything out, we're going to use our setting spray one more time to really kind of make sure we get everything locked in. You always want to make sure you go in with your liquid products first before you go in with any of your pressed powders. You never really want to go in with a powder product and then on top of it going in with a liquid product. So if you choose to use like a powdered foundation, you want to make sure you use powdered products on top of it. And if you've made it this far in the video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You don't want to miss what I have coming up next. You can also follow me on other platforms. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Lemonade, all at Monique Adri. You can find me there. Now that we've blended out our contour, we're going to go in and blend out our concealer. Yes. Usually I go back in to brighten up my under eye, but I don't think I need to do that today. And then we're going to take that concealer brush and smooth out those edges. You want everything to be seamless. I didn't add any extra product on it. I'm just using what was already left. And just kind of round off and smooth off the edges. We're still going to warm up our face a little bit more with our powdered products. Just one more time. I love a bright under eye. I don't know. Just that under eye for me is just, it always gives when you just brighten it up. Now we're going to go ahead and get our face set. So now that I'm done with all of my liquid products, I'm going to go in with all of my powdered products, pressed powders, powder contour. We're going to do it all. My Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. Now we're going to go in and warm our face up. Then I'm going to go in with my One Size setting powder and we're going to bake. I know I look crazy. Just trust the process. Using my MicroSmooth finishing powder by Sephora, I dust off my baking powder with that product. Now we're going to add the finishing touches to our face, which include the waterline, the smoking out the lower lash line, lashes, liner, highlighting and the cheekbones, highlighting your nose, upper brow bone, all of that good stuff. So here you go. A nude lippy. Like, look at these eyes. Tell me this isn't the perfect cut crease. All right, I just went and finished up my hair, but this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You do not want to miss what I have coming up next. And thank you for joining my channel. If you've made it to the end of the video, drop a black or silver heart down below. Let me know if you see a look that you want me to create. I'm trying to think of some challenges that I can include you guys on, so send them over. So thank you guys.